Ndigbo is still in prison in Lagos because he said that if the Lagos government continue to demolish the property that belongs to Ndigbo, he's going to invite the IPOB to protect them because they are tired. This is what this man said, and this man remained in captivity of the Yorubas for over 1 year now, and nobody is talking anything against it. Shortly after he made this statement, NC Oshomole also made a statement that he is going to buy the Igbos if they refuse to vote for Tinubu. Even the Oba of Lagos also make a statement that is going to throw the Igbos to lagoons if they vote a wrong candidate, which is Peter Obi. And nobody said anything about it. Okay, now a lady who says something is being paraded everywhere by the Yoruba and their government as well. My people, I want you to hear this one, that one Igbo man become the army captain, from army captain to general, the top commander that will be leading the warships of United States of Americas. My people, do you know that a lot of people are parading this information, saying Nigeria? Why are you people calling the Igbos Nigeria? Why anytime the Igbos break history outside Nigeria? But when an Igbo committed something, you address him by calling him an Igbo man. The Igbo people, they are the one. But when they make great thing outside, achievement outside, this young man run from his village because of the oppression, because of the marginalization to US and survive. I'm saying this thing because of this our sister that make this thing. Let me tell you, you cannot preach one Nigeria and succeed. You cannot preach one Nigeria thinking that you are doing good to get more followers from other Nigerians. It can't. Many people have tried it and it did not work for them. So it's better that we that is in media, let them know the hate they are pushing to us. We also send the same message to them. I will play this video when he singing that they call him, yes, they call him Nigeria. They say born Nigeria, they call him Nigeria. But this young man knows that is something in him, which is the success is carried as an Igbo man. That is what pushed him to that level, not by Nigeria government. Even the Nigeria government, if they get opportunity that so thing is going to happen, they will find another man, Yoruba man or Hausa man, to replace him. If the connection comes from government, so they will never give him the opportunity. So I'll play this video from this our sister, and for you to hear what he talk. And before I come back, I can continue. Just watch the video. Don't forget to see for Balaba. Just watch the video.
Guys, this is a good news. Like, Nigerians are really making us proud worldwide. Like, Nigerians to the world. Look at this news. Wow. Congratulations to Navy Captain Kelechi R. Ndukwe, who has been promoted to the rank of Navy Captain from Commander in the U.S. Army. He is now the first Nigerian American to command a U.S. warship. This is huge. Like, Nigerians are really, like, Nigerians are taking places. Honestly, they are making us proud worldwide. In fact, this is a win-win for Nigeria. You can see, did you see any tribe? Is a Nigerian American. It's a win-win and it's a good name for Nigeria. I hope our leaders will mend their ways. Nigerians are talented. Nigerians are super talented, and they can make this country to a place that other Western countries will look up to. See the way Nigerians are taking top positions in the UK government, in the US government, in the US military, in the UK military, even in Canada, in so many parts of Nigerians, so many parts of the Western country. Nigerians are taking top positions, showing you how talented, smart, and intelligent Nigerians are. To be honest, it's a double win for all of us. both Hausa, both Yoruba, both Igbo, Efik, all the tribes in Nigeria. Because you can see now is a Nigeria America. They didn't say Igbo America. They didn't say Biafra America. They didn't say Yoruba America. They didn't say Hausa America. They didn't say Fulani America. They say Nigerian American. It's a win-win for all of us. Let's just stop all this tribal war. Enough of this. Let's just be in one voice and collectively have one voice, collectively join our hands to get back, in fact, to take back our country from these people, from our politicians. If not, as well, congratulations to all of us.
My dear sister, I believe you are an Igbo, and I believe that you understand this thing that I'm about to say. Go and check Nnamdi Kanu video when he's protesting in Lagos for betterment of Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu was once one of the people who would like to talk for the betterment of Nigeria. He also lead the protest. He also involved in a protest where he's asking the government to do better things for Nigerians. And before, the government never want to make any change. Before Nnamdi Kanu now changed his own mind and said, okay, if you don't want to make a change in Nigeria, maybe in his own vision, in his own country, in his own land, which is Biafra, he is going to make a change in that particular region. And what is happening today? Nnamdi Kanu voiced out his own opinion, and because of this has been incarcerated in Nigeria DSS detention. Okay, now what happens is that everybody who is preaching this one Nigeria, who is carrying this Nigeria, let us do this one, let us do that, all of them today, once they finish serving Nigeria and once they finish shouting one Nigeria, they end up of everything with shame. Yes, Udele was one of IPOB member. When he started, he started with this one Nigeria of this one, and he started fighting his own people. Where Ijere end up today. I have so many of them. There's so many of them that is preaching this one Nigeria. The people who are preaching one Nigeria, if they don't even send you message, they don't even care of what you said. They don't even care of how you feel. So, my dear sister, please, this advice of this our brother supposed to present as Igbo man, not when we do it wrong. When they feel that, oh, they catch one Igbo man did something, they will present us as Igbo man. But when we come to success, let us also present ourselves as Igbo man. I don't care what they will think over there, but this is reality. You cannot be discriminating people of everything, and when they succeed to make success outside, you also want to take the glory. And when they make a mistake or anyone they're using their name to clear, to do any crime, you will not push them away. My people, things are happening. As they talk that one, they say that the realization of Biafra is not negotiable. I'll play this video for you to watch, and before we'll come back and continue.
And what I've found is I've been a spectator to other people's tragedies, and I've found that all of this has happened to prepare me to understand the biggest tragedy of my life, which was actually the civil war that happened at the beginning of my life. And what I want to say today is that really it's not the duty of people who are not involved to deny the pain of people who are involved. In Nigeria, there's this big embargo about Biafra. You must never talk about Biafra. We have to move on. You have to forget. You have to just move on. Forget about it. But it's not the duty of people who are not there to forget. If the people who suffered want to forgive and forget, it's their prerogative, and they can do that at their will. I look back and I then said to myself, why don't I look at maybe other commentators, other people who reacted to the same thing, because I was probably too young to react to it. And what were the reactions that people had to the Biafran War? I looked at Wole Soyinka, I listened to his excellent series for the BBC, Returning to Biafra. And of course, I thought about what happened to him. He was in London minding his business when the Biafran War was about to break. He volunteered to go in there, flew into Nigeria, went to Biafra at great risk to himself. Of course, he was arrested and jailed and almost shot many times in Biafra for his troubles. And by the time he was released with a message for the Nigerian side, he came to Nigeria. And what did they do? They arrested him and put him in jail for another 2 years and 4 months. And so when somebody like that talks about the Biafra War, I want to sit up and listen. If somebody is sitting in comfort and maybe reading about it in papers, his views might not mean as much to me as to what Wole Soyinka has to say about the war. Well, Steve Jobs Has anybody read his autobiography?
Okay, my wonderful people, you have watched the video and you see the narrative that the Nigeria government are pushing. They don't want us to talk about what happened. They don't want us to talk about killing more than 6 million Igbos, children, staff children, everywhere. They don't want us to talk about it. And what they want us is remain silent, die in silence, do not talk, just stay in your region. Just imagine that if God did not give us ability, if God did not give us the grace to survive as a people, to create, to become who we are today, just imagine that these people did not intervene in our matter. We will be competing with China, we will be competing, in short, we will not compete with any country, they will compete with us because God, we are God's own chosen people. You know, we are not bragging. It's a blessing and you cannot take it away from the Igbos. This is the truth because Nigeria have chosen to keep Igbos in one point and still yet Igbos are moving higher in other places. Okay, because of this reason, they don't want you to go because they know who you are. They don't want you to be among because they know who you are. They are afraid of you because they know who you are. Okay, now leave the people to go. You say no. Okay, tell them their story. What happened? You said no. You are pushing false narrative to the people who don't even go to primary school, to those people who are running from class, who don't even want to learn anything. So are we the same people that you are discriminating, you are pushing away from your government, you don't want us to exist as someone, and you want us to remain in bondage forever? It's not going to happen. Not in this generation. We have the media and we have the resources and we can speak and the world will hear us. Anywhere you come, anyhow we are there. It's not a threat of anybody. It's what we pass through. That is what we're talking. Just imagine that we are never in that the Biafra never go to war. They are on their own as independent people with what our grandfather have done, how level they have gone, the kind of society, the kind of foundation that we built. Just imagine where we're supposed to be today. So imagine that God did not bless us with all this wisdom. Where will we be by now? That is the question I'm asking you. That is in Igbo who refuse to understand that Nigeria is not for us. If you are an Igbo, now you don't have anything, you cannot create anything. Imagine the position you will be by now with the level of imagination they have given to us. We will be a beggar, full all over Nigeria. We will be a beggar, full all over Nigeria, begging for food. But God said, no, we are the God-owned people. We will not beg for food. Rather, we will give people to eat and create work opportunities. And because you know that we have the heart to do it. So, what are we now saying? That we should keep on clapping when our brother did something. Then Nigeria will now want to take the opposition to say, hey, it's in Nigeria. But when they do mistake, it's not in Nigeria. My people, time for wake up have come. There's no two ways about it. We must wake up. Rather they listen to us or they let us go. That is the same thing Ndigbo said. And he was incarcerated in Nigeria prison before, and he also incarcerated in Nigeria DSS because he asked simple question. He said simple thing, it become a crime. Ndigbo become a crime. He also went far to open the eyes of Neled Yorubas, Benins, other tribes in Nigeria for them to know what you guys are into. And those that learn from him, learn from him. But the ones who are fortunate to learn, who don't have the ability to reason, did not learn anything from Ndigbo. But however, he have woken all the dead bones from the Igbo land. And we all are awoke. We are awoke, that's why we love him so much, and nothing will change that narrative. And the worst mistake that Nigeria government will ever happen is thinking that anything will happen to Ndigbo. That is the worst mistake that Nigeria government will ever do in the history of humanity, because it's not going to be a joke. No matter the admiration, the worship, the everything you are in position in, you cannot even dare what you tried in 1960s and 1970s. You cannot try that in this generation. God give us the ability to create that thing you are buying with money. We can manufacture it on our own and use it to fetch you. That is the reality. So this is my advice to this our sister. Please do a lot of research and find out that if our fathers who have been carrying this Nigeria in the head have far, by now most of them that is their grave will be thinking that, oh, Nigeria have become a better place by now. So please guys, share this video and tag her if you know her, that this is a message Balabaji get for her.